guys, so we got a special treat today. Today is our anniversary. 5 years we've been married together. Woo! He looks thrilled. We're gonna go and we're gonna go buy a love plant. I can't wait to show you what it's gonna look like because I don't even know yet, but let's go check it out. Guys, check these things out. They're like black flowers. I don't know what they're called. They're not gladiolas, and it's not an iris or anything. It's really long. Cool.
I want to go down to, what you call it, the new stoves and stuff. I haven't been here yet.
That's fine. Okay, so no luck there finding our love plant. But I did pick up this for $2. This is going to be... Oh, he's trying to drive. This here is a terracotta pot. $1.99. Woo! Oh, it's upside down. What we're going to do with that is I'm going to pot up the string of pearls that my mom got. Thanks, Mom! Because I just read... I should probably have gotten one for her. I know she got one too. Because the terracotta pots, like I had said about the aloe, helps keep the moisture out. It helps wick it right out. So that's the idea behind that. So I did pick up one. I got more of the brown color instead of the traditional terracotta color for that. All right, on to the next place. Okay, guys, you know husbands are always impatient, so he wants to run. But instead of getting a nice little love plant pothos, what we got was Moses of the Cradle. I've never actually had one before, so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna pot it up as soon as I get home, and just for fun, a little baby ficus. For hashtag Ficus Friday. So cute.
They gotta replace the roof panel.
There's some beagles. They're eating carrots. Okay, guys, we made it home. Picked out our love plant. What I wanted was a golden pothos or a marble queen if I could find it. But Joe insisted that this little Moses in the Cradle seemed to be different and cool. And the lady at the store at the potting shed, she said that it should grow nice and just don't overwater it. That seems to be the main thing. Don't overwater your houseplants. I'm going to find one that I can water. I think a fern or something. It's going to be a little bit small for this pot, but that's okay. We'll try it out. We'll give it a little extra room in there. We'll make sure it has a nice light mix with lots of perlite. Alright, guys? Hey, guys. So, I've got little Moses here is what we're going to call him. My little love plant. Love plant / Moses. I learned my lesson with the aloe to take him out before I start videoing so I can see what we're dealing with. So this one was wound in pretty tight too. Got a lot of roots in there, you can see. Look at the pretty underside. It's like a pink. Alright, it's more like a purple, but in the video it looks pink. I'm definitely more of a pink person than purple. But that's alright. Everyone's got their own preference. I just like pink. And I love, love, love pink leaves. It's funny that it's on the bottom and not the top, right? So this is the pot that my mom had made. I think I already said that. It says Joe and Melissa, June 21st, 2014. My mom hand painted that. Isn't that beautiful? That was for our wedding. She actually painted it. It's on both sides. Holding the plant here. It's on that side, and she painted it on that side too. It actually sat on the tables for our wedding. We had a backyard wedding, really beautiful. And all of our loved ones came. We got married in our very own backyard. So I have like real feelings for this house and the backyard because, you know, all the meaningful stuff happened here. Sorry, I feel like I got phlegm in there or something. So it's a little bit of a big pot for this little guy, but this is the one Joe picked out. Crossing my fingers that it does okay. I'm going to pot it all up and then I'm going to wipe off the leaves. They're a little, I don't know about dusty. They look like they could use some love. But I got the soil here prepared. Oh, you know what I forgot? It's my coffee filter. It has a really big hole in the bottom, and I don't want too much of the soil and stuff to come popping out. So let me go grab that real quick. Okay, I said this in the other video. If you're just tuning into this video here, we actually did this before. You take a coffee filter and cut it to size. I guess you could just put it in there, but less is more for me. I don't want there to be too much stuff in there. Just cut it. I mean, I cut it in a little circle because the bottom of the pot is a circle. Alright, I cut it into a wonky circle-esque looking thing. It's just so that the soil doesn't fall out. It's like a life hack, they call it, you know? Put it in there. Sometimes I like to wet it and it really sticks in there good. Otherwise, I'm just going to start. I got this nice bowl from my mom. Thanks, Mom! I know, it's supposed to be for chips or fruit salad or something. I use it to pot up my plants. It's funny that I look at everything like, can I put a plant in that? How can I use that for my plant life? Do any of you guys do that? Look at stuff and you're like, I can use that for this or that. Now, because this is a little bit bigger, this is just going to give it that much more room to grow. So I'm hoping that it doesn't like to be wet. That's what the lady at the potting shed said. She said, like most houseplants that I'm coming across more and more lately, don't like to have what they call soggy feet, wet feet. So I'm sticking them in there. I'm going to try and use my trusty spoon here to kind of jam the, not jam, but guide the roots down and help it get in there and stay in there good. I pulled it apart, and I'm hoping that I didn't stress it out too much by pulling it apart, the root system, you know. But you got to break it up, otherwise it's just going to continue to grow like that. It'll keep winding around, and it won't do any good for the plant. So I just lift the leaves up and gently put the soil in. I mixed that extra perlite in there again. I think that might be the key, guys. That might be the key when you're making your plants new homes in their new pots. Make sure you add the perlite, or I think vermiculite is the other one. I haven't tried that. I think that's puffed volcanic stone or rock or volcanic lava. It's lava. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You put it in there, it does good. That's all we need to know, right? Oh, I hate when it wiggles in the pot. Like you plant it in there and it moves around. That's where I like to water it good, but since you're not supposed to give it too much water, it already was a little moist. I know a lot of friends who don't like that word. You guys hate that word? You don't want your plant to be too moist. Sorry if you don't like that. Okay, you know what I also forgot is to put my microphone on, so hopefully all of the sound for this video should be okay. I'm hoping. It is nice when you can use the microphone because then it makes it a little bit clearer. You can hear better. Alright, I think we did an okay job. This one came out actually a little bit more centered than when I did the aloe. The aloe ended up being a little crooked. I don't want to tilt it too much because it's dry soil that'll pop right out. Right. Look at that. My mom hand painted that. How pretty. How pretty. So Moses in the Cradle, they call it that because I guess it flowers. And when it flowers, there's little tiny white flowers inside of like a leaf that looks kind of like a pod. It looks like Moses is in the cradle. Moses in the blanket also called. And something else too. You can look it up. There's a bunch of little names for it. A little freebie. A little tiny guy in there. You notice those? Little tiny little green guys popping up. I wonder where that came from. A little hitchhiker. I'll call them hitchhikers. So I bought this today when I was with Joe and we were out. We had breakfast. We went to Richard's Tree Farm. And all I bought there was the little pot, like I had said, for $2. I'm going to try and take that sticker off of there. And I'm going to stick my string of pearls. Ah, I left the little thingy. I hope it goes away. I'm going to put my string of pearls in here then, because I want to get it out of the plastic pot, because that is the killer. So far, what I read online, I am not by any means an expert at string of pearls. Bless my grandmother's soul. She loved this plant so much. So my mom and I so much wanted to get it. So, in her memory. Oh, that's supposed to pop out when you have these. I don't think it did not pop out the way I'd hoped. Come on, Bubba. Alright, it's not going to want to work. Oh, that one did. Okay. These little planters usually have a way to get the hanger part off, so you don't have to work around it. I'm trying not to hurt the little pea pods. String of peas. Someone else online had said it really should be called string of peas. I mean, pearls are obviously little like that. Does anybody have pearls? Anybody have like pearls handed down through their family? Ooh, oh, I popped one. Squished it. Pearls seem like an old jewelry thing. Although I guess they're becoming hot again because people have those little parties. This is a lot more difficult than I thought, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just tilt it. Ooh, look at how it focused like that. Let me fix that. Whoop, there it goes. I'm just gonna tilt it to get it out of there. I don't know about this one, kids. I don't know if that's the same size or what. Same size for the pot or anything, because obviously I did not take it out yet. We're going to make a mess, but the husband's not paying attention, so we're going to pick up all these guys, put them on the top, real gentle. Oh, yeah, I'm no expert at these. I really, really, really want this to grow nice. It's a very different looking plant for sure. Whoop. So give it a squeeze, give it a shimmy. Ooh. All right, it's in there. Let me set that aside. Woo! Oh, the wind is really blowing. The wind is blowing. So we're gonna go ahead and hope for the best here. Uh-oh. So, what are we gonna do here? We'll have to squeeze and shimmy and shake. Oh, it's really wet. I'm really glad that I got this out of there. This is really wet. I'm going to have to call my mom right after I do this video. Oh. Alright, so what I'm doing is shimmying. I'm taking some of the soil off the bottom here. Gentle, gentle, kids. The video I did watch had the nicest lady in it. And she said that it has a delicate little root system. Oh, you know what it is? The top is not fitting in that great. I should have got a bigger pot. And I was at the same place I got this at, that my mom got this. And I thought, oh, that'll fit in there. Silly girl. Ugh, I'm trying to jam it in there. That's probably not a good idea. Ugh, look at it, it's all sticking out the top like that. Oh, well that was a planting fail. Oh, it's really all stuck in there. What to do, kids? I really want to get it out of that plastic pot, though. Let's see. Let me see if I have another one. Hang on. Alright, guys, so I found the pot that actually the aloe was in. Remember I had that sticker on it and doesn't want to come off? So the sticker says aloe, which is funny. This is going to be actually one of the most difficult potting up transplanting that I've ever done. The roots are really delicate. It looks really weird to me now that I've really investigated this plant. It looks like whoever the grower was, when they were growing it, as the little parts started to come down like this, they stuck it back on it, which is great. Look how thick. Look how thick and nice. It looks beautiful. I can't see the soil underneath it. I can't get through to the soil underneath. So it's making it real difficult to make sure it gets air. All that underneath is going to end up getting rotted. I'm not going to water this from the top. I put it in terracotta, and when it gets bone dry, I'm going to set it in some water and let it pull up through the bottom and into the pot, because it's gonna rot if you're not careful. Now, I keep saying everybody doesn't want to be overwatered. Absolutely true. But the videos and things that I've seen, Plantarina, Amanda is her name. She has great videos. I'm sure you're watching plant videos on here, you're watching her plant videos. She's great. She's hilarious. She said about string of pearls that she's killed them before too. It's easy if you can find the right spot and not overwater it. My grandma had one, she said, up in the Poconos, she would always say, and it just hung there, and it had long vines with the little pea pods on them, and it grew so nice and so wonderful. But it must have just been in a good spot and it liked it. For me, the last one, actually I don't know if I had one. I don't think I've ever had one. I think I've seen hers. Then she's up here, she moved to Florida. I'm sure she probably had one in Florida. She loved this plant. But here, I don't know. They're real interesting, and we're going to see how it goes. So, this is our extra plant that we got for today. Oh, no, we didn't get it today. My mom had bought it for me during the week. Alright, Mom, you're watching this video? We got to get yours into a clay pot so it can get some moisture out. They were soaking wet in there. Oh, but they're happy, so go figure that. Go figure. Before I leave, so today I got that little $2 pot. I got Moses here. Potted him up. Woo! That wind's going again. Oh my goodness. And I couldn't help myself. So this is a little tiny ficus. Oh, I took the tag out already. It's like a little baby rubber tree. This one, the directions, or not directions, the little plant tag said it doesn't get more than 6 inches, which can't be much more than it is now. It's a little tiny one. He's tiny. Oh, it's so stinking cute. So I guess if it stays tiny, it probably will only have a couple leaves on it. Ficus Friday, guys. Hashtag Ficus Friday. It's so cute. The leaves are really dark. I love the dark leaves. I think it's neat that they're different. And so we got that guy. We stopped. We went to Rita's. Got some, gelatis. Some ices. And for $1, my little ficus here cost me $5. But it's a ficus. This is an edamame plant. Anybody eat edamame soybeans? They're very popular in Japan, or when you go get sushi. A lot of times you can get edamame as an appetizer. $1. Look at the size of this thing. So I am going to try my darndest to grow this really nice. I'm going to pot it up. The trouble is, it's got its own pot. It's definitely coming out. It needs to be potted. But I'm going to try and give it lots of sunlight, lots of love, and grow me some pea pods. Some little edamames. I love it. It's so, like, stiff like a tree. It's like a bean bush. Bean bush, bean bush, bean bush. Okay. So I'm going to pot this guy up and keep you guys updated. Look, we got another hitchhiker in there, too. I'm going to keep you updated on how they're growing. Hopefully, if I can get it to grow and I can eat the little pea pods, the little edamames, that would be great. But I'm going to save some and try and grow it next year. Or even grow it inside, maybe over the winter. I don't know if you can trick them like that. So that's all we had gotten today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked the beginning parts where we were out and about and running around. I'm going to try and do my own. It's hard. The husband doesn't like to be like on film and all that stuff helping me video. But I'm going to try and do one, maybe a little Home Depot and Lowe's, checking out stuff and whatnot. But they always have the same stuff lately, so I got to give them some time to get some inventory in. The real hope is that I can find a Cebu Blue. Cebu Blue, yeah, that's what it's called. philodendron or a pothos. I don't know. It's probably its own thing, but I like it. And I want to get one. They're not rare. You just got to find it. It's the same thing as the neon pothos. You just got to find it. You got to wait, look for it, find it. That's all. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. And that's it.